Jackie Stewart called this place the Green Hell. 73 daunting corners, 13 miles across the Eiffel Mountains in Germany. It's the most challenging racetrack in the world. It is the Nürburgring.
The ring, as it's known, is state-owned. It's not a private company, and nor is it classified as a racetrack. It's officially known as a public one-way toll road, which means on any given day of the year, you can see anyone with a valid driving licence and a street-legal vehicle hooning around it as fast as they can normally.
It's a petrolhead's racy weekend away. Spend 70 odd quid on ferries, 120 on a cheap hotel, 200 on petrol, and you're looking at around 500 quid all in.
Today, my mission is to take you on a beginner's guide to the ring to find out exactly how easy it is to have the ultimate track day experience. So let me introduce my vehicle of choice.
It's a rather special Impreza, developed by Subaru tuning experts Litchfield. The Spec C costs £34,000 and it gets to 60 in less than 4 seconds. It will be so much better than me at this. For a track which is notoriously dangerous, there's a remarkable lack of fuss when it comes to signing in. Simply hand over £20 for every lap that you want to do.
There's no driver briefing whatsoever, so it really pays to do your research before you get here. Or like me, you could just grab a map and look at it over breakfast. I think I've got the first 3 corners, just got 70 more to remember. I'll be fine, yeah, I'll be fine.
You don't even have to wear a helmet, but you'd be a bit dim not to. Especially if you're in a car packing 350 horses.
I'm so nervous. I can't even remember Snetterton. I can't even remember Brands Hatch. How am I supposed to remember a track that's 13 miles long? That's longer than most people's commute. It's very bizarre because I'm being overtaken by a Passat diesel estate. With a tow bar. With a tow bar.
Tiffer told me to stay as relaxed as possible.
Don't overdrive, Jonny. Don't overdrive, OK? We don't need a hero.
Tina Turner was right. Shame I didn't listen to her.
Oh, that was a curve. That was a dirty little curve.
Despite my manhandling, the car was absolutely loving it here.
By George! It spools up quick. I tell you what, it's nice having that instant thrust because there's serious hills. If you're in a small capacity car, like a Zafira people carrier, you can really get caught out.
You don't have to be interested in lap times here. There's plenty of sightseeing to do as well.
There's a Mercedes SLS coming up behind me at a ridiculous speed. There she goes. Doesn't she sound good?
It's possible to drive up to 15 laps in a single day, roughly 315 quid's worth. However, they do say that after 3 laps you'll probably need a new set of brake pads. And as a crash could see you being hit with a clean-up bill of several €1,000s, a worn-out car is a definite no-no.
Oh, and there's no runoffs. In much of this, there's just a 3-tier Armco, which looks pretty bloody nasty. I'll be honest, you would not want to hit that. The curves and the angles of this track are insane. Oh, that's the carousel.
By now, some 12.5 miles in, I was completely lost. But then the long finish straight came into view. The authorities frown upon timing yourself as they think it encourages reckless driving. But I couldn't resist checking my performance around the 13-mile lap.
OK, I'm over the line in. Yes! 9.32 seconds. That's actually...
Admittedly, the stopwatch between my thighs may have been out of calibration.
I'm going to just come in and maybe go to the toilet.
But I didn't care. My Nürburgring cherry had been popped.
If you're going to do one track day in your life, you really ought to spend a day here at the Green Hell, because they don't make places like this anymore.